And we are live. Welcome, welcome. It is April 26, 2018, and the markets are doing fantastic, aren't they? And let's just take a look. Let's just take a brief glance here. That's beautiful. $9,200. You know, I never thought, you know, back in January, December, I would think, oh, wow, we're back at 9,000, you know, but you got to take your wins where you get it, you know. I think that this is I think this is a cycle that is going to continue throughout the year. I think that we are headed upwards. I think we have finally broken that bear trend downwards. I think it is going to be a pretty fantastic journey going forward. All right, and welcome. I am back, guys. I'll be streaming for the next couple days, and then I'm going to do conference hopping, and then I'll get back on the stream. So bear with me here, guys. I apologize. I know a lot of people are probably like, "Hey, Sneh, like you don't show up anymore. Why not?" Well, I'm here, and but my webcam isn't. That's interesting. Aha! Here I am. And I am completely tilted downwards. I apologize, guys. Should have been set up beforehand. All right, my bad, guys. So I am back. So yeah, let's go. Let's just jump straight into it, guys. So first things first, the title of my video is Top 3 Cryptocurrencies in Q2 and why I think they're going to be very, very successful in Q2 specifically. This is a little too late, but I've been saying how undervalued and how amazing of a platform the OMG could potentially be, and that is going to be no particular order. I'm going to say OMG is my first one. So OMG has a Q2 release. So let's go to Omise Go. Let's go take a look at Omise Go here. So let's go actually look at their roadmap. All right. So take a look at this, guys. So they actually kind of delayed this a little bit. They kind of delayed this a little bit. You know, they're just still working on their prototypes, but their main release is still set for Q2. And I think it's going to be a huge year for Omise Go. They're going to finally move over to their own blockchain. I think that, you know, as payment protocols and payment methods go, I think Omise Go is going to be a very, very big heavy hitter. I'd like to see what they could do. You know, it's been hyped up a little bit, of course. Vitalik, if anyone saw the Vitalik's Twitter storm, talking about Omise Go and how he's an advisor and how CoinDesk is kind of misportraying information. It's going to be pretty interesting stuff here going forward. And Funding Jim says, Sneh, let's go. So welcome, Gary. How are you doing? I think that's Gary, Funding Jim. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I've met a lot of people here through this channel, and I really do appreciate it. So let's jump straight into the technicals and see what historically has happened with Omise Go. So I'm going to look at Omise Go. Where's this Bittrex? Omise Go, BTC. Show me it on Bittrex. There it is. Strong buy. Look at that. All the TA and technical experts. No one really knows what's going on, right? Technical analysis is a guesstimate, right? No, you shouldn't bank everything on it. There's multiple different varieties that could potentially hurt or help, you know, the cryptocurrency space, and specifically looking at investments. You know, there's could be regulatory impact. You got to look at the roadmap. You got to look at the news behind it. You got to look at their partnerships. You know, you got to look at a wholesome approach to the essential space, right? So check that out. That's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. So let's go look at it in the daily first. So we have it mapped out since August. So we've seen quite a bit of a drop all the way to December as everything was rallying. Omise Go was kind of crashing, and everything was crashing. Omise Go is rallying. So guess what? It's inversely related. And I'm looking at the daily right now, and we've hit a wave trend indicator saying that we may break bullish again. This is very, very surprising because Omise Go has had a fantastic run up. Stochastic RSI also shows, what is RSI? RSI is relative strength indicator, and we actually show that here as well on cryptosomniac.com. So do go check it out, guys. It's a pretty interesting feature here, so go check that out. But Omise Go in general, you know, it's just performing wonderful. We're looking at this downward trend. We were about to look at this cross, and that cross would have been a sign that a bearish pattern may continue, especially on the daily. But look at that bull trap. Everyone thought we were going to have a nice little sell-off. We had a really nice run up. You know, we thought we were going to correct a little bit more, but guess what? Omise Go had some fantastic news, a lot of articles coming out, a lot of you know, rumors coming out, and they're back in the spotlight. So guess what? It's being pumped up back again. Would I buy at these high prices? You know, if you're a long-term investor, it may not be the worst idea, right? But how long before Omise Go starts rising, Sneh? So let's go look at the 4-hour, and I can tell you a little bit better. So obviously now we're coming back down. We're seeing a lot of this hype correct. Let's go. I said we may get as high as 0.00026, and we did not hit that. So my stop loss, my take profit never hit. So I'm still riding the OMG wave. But look at that, RSI pretty even. We'll see if we could actually get over this hump. So let's go look at even closer interval at the 2-hour. Now that 2-hour, look at that, it's dropping, dropping, dropping. So I think that we may correct. We may come up to a correction phase. So let's draw a Fibonacci retracement level and see how it's really going to, how it is retracing right now. Oh, wrong way. It's not too bad. So we're teetering across this 0.618 level, and I could have told you that we were going to hit that 0.618 level in a matter of time, and that's what we did. We hit that level, and we're kind of teetering at it. So if we wanted to look even closer look, and the hourly says, hey, we may be slowing down on this bearish pattern. Even the momentum indicator, look at all that dark red. What we're looking for is dark red, and we're looking for bright green. So bright green indicates that it's already in a bullish pattern. Dark red indicates that it's breaking out of that bearish pattern or bearish momentum that's coming forward now. I honestly say, you know, I would try to buy under this 0.002. Now, I'm not your financial advisor, so please be wary. You know, your money is your own decisions. Do not listen to any YouTuber, let alone me. Half these YouTubers are full of shit, you know, so you know, all I'm trying to do is educate you and keep you informed up into the market and see what the releases are. We have the Moon Lounge, the Cryptosomnic Advantage, you know, that also provides that. But at the end of the day, it's your money. So make sure that you don't really trust anybody with it. So all we could do is make speculation. And, you know, we've been right a lot of the times. But that doesn't mean we're right 100% of the time. So be wary about that, guys. All right, so let's keep going through it. So Omise Go is my #1 pick, and I would try to get under this 0.0019 mark. I think we can hit under this 0.0019 mark. I don't think it's too unbearable to hit that. But even now is a decent time to buy. You know, I may actually pick up some more Omise Go. Everything is a little bit run up, so that has to be, you know, that has to be obviously said. My #2, no surprise here. It's going to be GVT, but GVT because of they had a very, very successful alpha, and they essentially, you know, sample buy. You know, I bought here, and then boom, I took some profit, and you know, it kind of crashed right after that alpha release, right? So we're seeing that huge downturn here. So why is this a good time to buy? Obviously, it's a good time to buy because like take a look. You know, everything is really run down right now, especially on GVT side. I just think it's a steal, considering the alpha was a success. I consider it a success. Go take a look. What GVT actually does is, I could, for example, I can make Cryptosomniac coin right on the GVT platform, only tradable inside the GVT platform, and I'm able to tokenize my investments. So essentially, you put money into this investment firm or investment pool. Investment managers could essentially, you know, trade your cryptocurrencies for you, and then you're able to reap the benefits on a small investment fund manager's fee. So it's really great for fund managers, you know, whether it be for retirement, whether it be for you know, you don't have enough time to do your own trading, or you know, somebody has an amazing track record. You know, it's essentially a spider, right? What is a spider? If you look at these, like, you know, they're indexes, right? So they create their own, these managers create their own index fund, they manage them differently, and that's how they essentially create you know, that fund, and they're tokenizing that fund, and you're able to reap the benefits that way. I think it's an ingenious product. It's only a matter of time before it really takes off, or they integrate. So one of the beautiful things about that, one of the reasons why I also like Origin Trail, is that they're able to integrate into these third-party solutions. So you're essentially a provider that just integrates into, you know, say Goldman Sachs or JP Morgan, or you know, Wells Fargo investment funds, or you know, ING or Deloitte. All these investment fund managers could essentially plug directly straight into it. All right, so let's go to my third coin that I'm thinking about. So Siren token from Siren Labs. So they don't have that much data available. I think they may have enough for the 4 hour. I think they may even have enough for the daily. I just didn't zoom in close enough. Yeah, so I just didn't zoom in close enough. But I hate this red candle. Bittrex always, for some reason, they just, you know, they always have that huge red candle as soon as it drops. Wow. A closer look at that. All right, so that is a closer look. Let's go to the 4 hour. 4 hour looks pretty good too. I hope you guys could see this. Let me actually make this a little thicker. That's a red line there. Man, where is this? Where is this, guys? Oh, it's that green line there. Aha. 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 Okay. That's much better. Oh, I didn't save it. Anyways, I'm not doing that again. But stochastic RSI, you know, you can follow along as well. That's why I try to do these charts right live on air. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to explain everything as thorough as possible. This is how I invest my money. I've been really successful. I was an automation engineer, and I essentially got into cryptocurrencies very early. I started mining Bitcoin in 2011, and it's paid off very well for me. I essentially retired, or didn't really retire. I quit my job. I was making great money, you know, as an automation engineer, but you know, I essentially just went into full-time trading, started Cryptosomniac, started this channel, you know, a way to kind of express, you know, how I feel about cryptocurrencies, and I think I have a pretty unique approach about it. I don't think it's the most generic approach. I'm not going to say when moon, but yeah, I look for when moon, right? So I've gotten to Neo under $1. I got into Ethereum under $7. So I'm able to spot these kind of winners here. So I really think Omisego and GVT are winners, and I think Siren Labs is a winner too. They did have a lawsuit that, you know, I think is just fraudulent. Anyone, if you're successful, anyone will sue you, right? GVT, so GVT is Genesis Vision. if you're successful, anyone will sue you. So keep an eye out for that. And you know, I do like zooming in and zooming out. It's a bad habit of mine. But yeah, let's go actually draw some of these trend lines here. So I'm gonna go here and click extended, and you guys could follow along. I learned a lot of the great stuff I learned from our technical analysis that we've hired full-time directly into the Moon Lounge. You could also have one-on-one appointments with them. Go down in the description below, and you're able to look at that Set More link for one-on-ones with our technical analysis. You don't have to be in the Moon Lounge. Or if you're in the Moon Lounge or the Cryptosomniac Advantage, which we did rebrand to, go to cryptosomniac.com and go take a look at the products page, and you're able to go there. And this is why we really created cryptosomniac.com. We're trying to make a robust investment platform. So, you know, for example, this is you know, our troll box, and we haven't seen this much anywhere. It's the RSI indicator, and so this is the RSI for every single cryptocurrency on the daily. If you look at it in the 4 hours, you know, very, very robust. Everything is booming right now. And the hourly is, you know, as well, very, very good across the board here. Even Omise Go, surprisingly, at 63, but it's not the best, but it's not bad. I mean, let's take a look at that. BitShares, wow, up 27 cents. That's amazing. I think I have all my BitShares on Poloniex. I could never get the BitShares client to work, so yeah, I think it's ridiculous. But anyways, this is the trend line here. I think this is a good support level. So what I would say for this support level, and I'm actually going to give you a Q price right now. Buy under here. So look at that, guys. I mean, this is basic psychology here, basic market psychology. You see that as soon as it dips under this support level here, it tries to rally back forward. We saw the test once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. So if this breaks down below this little trend line underneath 0.00004, so I'm actually going to write that out here. I'm actually just gonna, I don't know what I'm doing. I feel like a dummy. 4,000 Satoshis. So I have been MIA for a little bit, and Jason's been manning the helm. I don't even know how that goes. Helming the man. God, I try to be witty, and I try to remember all these phrases. And what the hell is it called? Help me out here, guys. Manning the helm? Is that it? Whatever. He's been captaining the ship, okay? And, you know, we've been working on our ICO day and night, pretty much, you know, trying to get this white paper out, working with lawyers, working with like 6 lawyers. It's costing an arm and a leg, essentially. All the funds are being drained into this project here. You know, going up to Sacramento with our 3rd business partner here, you know, and it's going to be one hell of a ride, but we're finally launching, and it's a fantastic idea. I cannot wait to share it with you. But, you know, due to legal circumstances, until we get those terms and services and all these agreements, and the lawyers give us the go ahead, you know, it's going to be good. You know, I think it's a brilliant name, and you know, it's like our baby, essentially. You know, the ICO is our baby. So take a look at the Q price is 4,000 Satoshis. I may actually do the same thing and buy under 4,000 Satoshis. They were actually going to come up with a really nice bullish run, but the lawsuit just recently hit, and they, you know, everyone's like, oh man, is this really actually happening? Are they actually going to get sued? Are they infringing on any sort of intellectual property? You know, I think it's all FUD. I'm still going to be buying under 4,000 Satoshis. So those are my top 3 predictions of Q2 is Siren Labs, Omise Go, and GBT. So with a special mention of course, EOS. I mean, come on, guys. EOS is it. EOS is, you know, EOS is EOS. You know, what else can I say? EOS has been performing tremendously well. Tremendously well. Hold on. There it is. So look at that, guys. So EOS has you know, this is the upward trend line here. So we saw that a 19-degree angle down. We saw that an 18-degree angle down. We saw that a 24-degree angle down. So let's go mark out this peak and see how low we could actually drop. You know, are we going to even drop? The deadline's coming closer and closer and closer. So if you have EOS, guys, make sure you do your token swap. Absolutely do your token swap and ask away, guys. This is a live chat. I'm looking at Facebook. I'm looking at Twitter. I'm looking at YouTube. I'm looking at the TV screen. I'm looking at these charts. So go ahead and ask away some questions, guys. I'm here for y'all. It's actually pretty funny, actually. You know, one of my friends actually said, hey, like, why the hell do you say y'all? Like, you're not from the South. You know, you're just like an Indian boy. I actually grew up in North Carolina. You know, and a lot of my terminology, a lot of my speech actually is like a little bit more North Carolinian than it is Philadelphian. You know, I grew up in North Carolina from ages like 7 to 15. So that was like really developing years for me. So a lot of my speech is a little bit more Southern than it is Northeastern. You know, I say my Johns. I call my sandwiches hoagies. You know, it's not a cheesesteak unless it's whiz. You know, don't get me wrong. I'm a huge Eagles fan. I'm a diehard Eagles fan. I'm a bandwagoning Sixers fan. You know, go Sixers. But you know, I'm more of an Eagles fan. But you know, I represent Philly. You know, but I did grow up in North Carolina. So if you do hear me saying something out of the ordinary for your average Indian male, you know, that's where it came from, essentially. Wit whiz, absolutely, wit whiz. So wit meaning, I'm gonna give you guys a little Philadelphian lesson here. So essentially, all you go up to the counter and say wit or without, right? If you say wit, that means with onions. Without means without onions. So all you have to say is with or without, right? You don't have to say onions at all. And then you name the cheese. Some people like American. Some people like whiz. You know, whiz is the more traditional, right? And then there is the, you know, provolone, a bunch of other things. You know, some heathens eat pizza cheesesteaks where they put marinara on their cheesesteaks, which is disgusting. What are you doing? You know, that's really gross. Don't do that. You know, it's just cut meat, onions, maybe some mushrooms and bell peppers, or Italian roasted peppers, and then just cheese, a shit ton of cheese. Anyways, let's get back to the stream here. Yeah, so you just say wit whiz, and that's you like onions and you like whiz cheese. What is whiz cheese? It comes in a can, and it's a shit ton of. It's just like neon yellow. It's terrible for you. You know, it just helps you essentially slide the meat down your throat faster. So Philadelphians call it. I even seen it spelled wit. It's just wit, W-I-T. I don't know why, you know, but that's how it goes. So, anyways, my prediction here is that we may be coming up on a. I'm looking at the daily right here. Look at how high that RSI is. The RSI is at critically high levels here. I would not be buying at this high of a level EOS at all. Don't get me wrong. I think it's going to perform fantastic. I think you know what the DNA fund has done and what the EOS structure. You know, even though they've raised up $1.5 billion and John Oliver does all this FUD and stuff, you know, Brock Pierce may not be the best spokesperson for it. Besides all that, you know, Brock Pierce has done tremendous things for this whole cryptocurrency realm. You know, I think EOS is going to perform really great. I think they have a lot of great partnerships. A lot of people have pledged to token swap into EOS. Right now, EOS is an ERC20 token. So it's an Ethereum-based token. And what they're going to do is they're going to do a one-for-one swap. Now you're going to be on the EOS blockchain. So you have to register your tokens or you leave them on Binance. All right. So if the market trends this way again, I would say anything under 0.0014 or 14,000 satoshis. Is that 14,000? Yeah, 14,000 satoshis. 14. And this stuff is textbook, guys. RSI is extremely high. Stochastic RSI is extremely high. We're seeing these huge bright green candles. Let's go look at the volume. Volume is huge, but we're seeing our first red candle out of the last several days. This is just textbook stuff. You don't buy this high. I would not buy this high. Can someone from Cryptocurrencies help with diversifying my portfolio? Absolutely. Book a one-on-one with our technical analysis. They're portfolio experts. I actually consult with them to really make my portfolio really robust. Or you could book with me as well. You know, I take one-on-one appointments as well. So go take a look. It's just in the link below. So check it out, guys. Cheese is amazing, but how about wallets? Do you like Trezor or Ledger? So I have a Trezor right here that I have not even opened. I don't know if you guys could see it. Hold on. Oh man, now you get to see how beautiful I look. I look beautiful, don't I, guys? All right, anyways, I got a Trezor right here from Coin Payments. I have not even taken off the plastic yet. Jason still has to show me the ropes on this. I've never used a Trezor actually. And then Jason swears by it. Jason likes the Trezor a lot more than the Ledger. Actually, I don't know because he recently just started using the Trezor for the Ledger for the business. So I'll have to ask him. But actually, that'd be a really good video, you know, where he just takes you through the Ledger and the Trezor, you know, and just, you know, the differences between it and how good it is and how bad it is. That's actually a pretty good video idea. So maybe he'll do that because apparently he's the Trezor King. Treasure King. Oh, is this supposed to be like treasure? Like, you know, the pirates hide their treasure? Wow, I never even thought of that. Damn, I'm so slow today. I'm slow. I mean, I've known about Trezor for like the last 3 years. I didn't even put one and one together. That's amazing. All right, anyways, so ask away, guys. Manning the helm. Okay, so manning the helm is correct. That is the correct terminology. I apologize for my shitty phrasing. All right, can someone from Cryptocurrencies help? Yeah, of course you can. Papa Sneh, check out the Sonam chart. Killing it. They're headed to Consensus 2018 as well. Who loves Sonam? Sneh loves Sonam. Why does Sneh love Sonam? Because Sonam I would actually use, right? So Sonam is a cloud computing software. You know, actually, there's one more that it's called. I think it's Bluezell. You know, they don't even have a platform out yet. So, but I'm thinking about investing into Bluezell as well. Bluezell is another cloud computing company, as well as Golem, as well as Sonam. But for some reason, Sonam really resonated with me, whether it be the marketing that they're doing or whether the progress that they're making. I think it's a really cool company. And, you know, I am heavily invested in it. Disclaimer, I am heavily invested in it. So this is the Sonam charts here. Look at that. Super high RSI. I don't know if I would touch that. Whew, that is high. That is high. And it's continuing to rally on this 4 hour. That's amazing. That's really amazing. But again, you know, I don't like buying when, you know, for like the last like month and a half, it's been so low. It's the highest it's been since February. You know, maybe it is a good time to buy. But for me, let's draw some trend lines here. We got a question over here on Twitter. Sneh, what kind of music do you listen to? Huh. So I mostly listen to hip hop. Yeah, lots of rap. Rap and trap and, you know, electronica, classic rock, of course. I collect a lot of vinyl. I actually picked up this Moog synthesizer vinyl from like the 70s. It was the most garbage thing I've ever listened to, but it has a really cool cover. But yeah, I listen to mostly rap. I don't really listen to top 50. I hate pop. You know, any sort of pop is just terrible. You know, if I want to hear about a song about breaking up with, you know, Taylor Swift song about breaking up with her boyfriend one more time, like I'll literally shoot myself in the face. You know, because it's that atrocious. You know, I'm not going to shoot myself, guys. Don't worry. But it's really, really bad. You know, it's deafening. I really think it's deafening because it's the same repetitive message. No, and the same thing with rap. You know, I can't listen to a lot of mumble rap or songs about, you know, money all the time. You know, but there's some really good intellectual rap out there that is meaningful. You know, but yeah, that's just me. All right, so this is the trend line that it's following right now. I'd like to, you know, if you wanted to buy, you would buy under this trend line. I don't think it rallies much longer. Let's look at this 2 hour. I don't think it rallies much longer. I think it's going to correct right back down below these lines, you know, and that's, you know, and say, what difference does it make if you buy now or buy later? Well, you're getting like a 10% discount here, guys. You know, and 10% goes a long way. If you put in, you know, if I bought in a 10% discount and Sonam, you know, goes to the moon, I now have 10% more coins now that I could get to sell off. So every little Satoshi counts. That's what good traders do. They especially these midterm traders where they enter and exit a trade within a week or 2 weeks. That's how I am usually. I'm not a day trader. You know, I don't go in and go out of trades within the day. I just think the fees are too high and I just essentially don't have enough liquidity. But you know, if you're a trader like me, you like to enter and exit trades within a week or so, or a week or two. I think you know, it's important to get every single Satoshi. I think every single Satoshi really, really matters. And Heather Starbuck, your name sounds really familiar. Really, really, really familiar. I think you had like a one-on-one with Sam or something. But welcome anyways. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Thank all of you guys for joining the stream. Do me a favor if you're new, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and you know, hit that little notification bell. You're able to tell when I'm online, whether it be me, Sam, or Jason here. Yeah, so go ahead and do that, guys. Smash that thumbs up and share Jason's video from yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember when the last video was, but if you did share that, if you shared that video, whether it be on Facebook, Twitter, or you left your ERC20 address in the comment below, you're able to win some free cryptocurrency. You know, we're gonna draw one lucky winner. So thanks again for sharing, guys. So yeah, let's keep going through your guys' comments. And damn, I closed out the Facebook one. Hold on, guys. Let me open up Facebook. I've been neglecting my Facebook viewers. I apologize, guys. I don't know why it closed on me. I know you guys have a lot of good comments, and I don't want to neglect any of you guys' comments. How about EOS? Oh, cool. Okay, so we already covered that. Neo. Randy Miranda says Neo. Oh, wait. That's a wrong one. Gang. Patience. This will be a hundo. Whole market go over time. Aussie man from Melbourne. Quick yes or no. Litecoin, Stellar, Cardano, IOTA, Neo, Verge, Dragon Chain, Fun. I'm gonna delete Fun out of my life. Verge is good to swing trade. You know, this is you know, I'm not a believer in it long term. I think it's gonna die off eventually. But you know, this is a good coin to swing trade. I'm not saying I endorse Verge, like, hey, everyone go buy Verge, but it has some really good technicals that you're able to profit off of. And for me, at the bottom line, all right, it's, you know, for me, I invest in technology. Don't get me wrong. I invest in technology. I trade technicals. Think about that, guys. I invest in technology. I trade technicals. Because technology, you know, it's essentially, you know, I believe in something. It's a belief system. Technicals is like, hey, you know, I'm trying to make a quick buck. I'm trying to increase my Bitcoin holdings, right? So let's go take a look at Verge, actually. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that drop off. Wow. Ooh, wow. Look at this. These technicals look delicious. Yeah, these technicals look fantastic. I think it's about to cross the 100-day, 200-day moving average, or 200 candle moving average on the 4-hour. It's the RSI is still pretty medium here. The daily looks like it's tapering off. Diverge, you know, maybe set your stop losses. If you don't set your stop losses on a shitcoin, you know, you must hate money, because you know you got to set your stop losses, guys. Absolutely set your stop losses when you're delving into a shitcoin like this. And you know, I'm not going to call it a shitcoin much longer because it has some validity behind it, but it is really scammy. I mean, guys, it's just scam central. You know, just so freaking scammy. So keep an eye on it, guys. I mean, I would absolutely set your stop loss. How many GVT should we get to have them trade for us? Well, the beta's coming out very soon. The alpha was a successful launch. Lots of bugs, but of course it's an alpha. You know, you're supposed to have bugs. But GVT in general, you know, it's depending on whatever the entrance fee is to the specific fund manager. I got to play around with the alpha, so it was a really cool intuitive experience. So I would definitely recommend to go check it out. ICX, so icon. So icon, let's go take a look at icon. The Ethereum of Korea. You know, I actually caught myself saying that. You know, we joke around on the stream a lot. It's a laid back stream here. But I actually said that, hey, you know, ICX, icon, Ethereum, you know, Ethereum of China, Ethereum of the Philippines, Ethereum of the United States, Ethereum of Canada, whatever you want to say. But people always compare themselves to Ethereum because of how good the platform actually functioned. That's how you know it's a good platform. When people are comparing to you that, hey, it's hitting mass adoptability, people are learning the language behind it. You know, Solidity wasn't an intuitive language to learn for me. You know, it's a little bit like Python with mixed in with Java. You know, it wasn't that intuitive for me. But again, I'm not a master programmer. You know, a lot of my programming was very core functionality, and system architecture was kind of my game. So when people are comparing to you, it's obviously very good. Ether obviously standing strong, and they call this the Ethereum of Korea. And I apologize for that, guys. Do I have Telegram open somewhere? Huh, I'm still getting notifications. Interesting. Anyways, let's draw a trend line here for icon. Let's tighten that up a little, actually. Right smack dab in the middle. A little higher, a little lower. This is perfect. RSI super high on the daily. Doesn't look like it's slowing down. Let's look at that 4-hour. 4 hours still looking like it's strong. No, I think it could continue on the trend line. Absolutely, I think it can continue on the trend line. I think it's a little high right now. Let's look at the 2-hour and the 1 hour. Look at that. This is perfect. I think it's a little high right now, but if you wanted to buy in at a lower level and set your stop loss at an even lower level, I think it wouldn't be too bad. You know, if you just followed along this trend line, you know, you set your stop loss at around 0.0004. I think it wouldn't be too bad of a call. I think icon is, you know, it's a decent speculative investment. Again, things like EOS, Cardano, Zilliqa, Ontology, all these things aren't proven. So you're just speculating right now. What you're doing here is you're looking at technicals, because as much technology as you want to look, at the end of the day, it's still highly speculative. All right. Hey, did you get a chance to look into Modem? I actually have looked into Modem quite a bit. So what is Modem? Modem is supply chain management on the blockchain, but specifically for an industry. And I really like that. I like really industry specific cryptocurrencies like that. And one of the, it specifically targets pharmaceuticals. And that's where I came from. You know, I came from the pharmaceutical industry. I was a pharmaceutical automation engineer, you know, and, you know, I designed systems for big pharma, right? So people like Johnson & Johnson, Shire, Gilead, Genentech, AstraZeneca, you know, I was a consultant. I was making really, really good money, but I was making a little bit better money at the time. You know, now, you know, holy shit, you know, ever since January, February, March, even the best traders. But what I've done, though, is I've lost money on the USD value, but I've increased my Bitcoin holdings. So when Bitcoin goes back to 20,000, you know, I've made a shit ton more money. But I think everyone kind of, you know, took a huge hit, you know, and that's okay. For me, it's, at the end of the day, it's all about the Bitcoin. All about the Bitcoin for me. Haha, Sneh, I'm officially a fan now. The close-up got me. Well, thank you. I do appreciate it, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Share Jason's video for a chance to win some free cryptocurrency. And actually, let's go give away some free cryptocurrency right now. Random number generator. So 1 for Facebook, 2 for Twitter, 3 for YouTube. 1 for Facebook. So Facebook. So let's go over to Facebook and let's see how many people shared it. Ooh, 2 people shared it. We're gonna go to pick another video here. I don't think there was enough people that shared it on last video. So let's go to Twitter. I just want to give a lot of people a chance. I like to separate it, you know, into this is the Crypto Somniac Twitter. What is this? Let's go take a look at the tweets. That's more like it. Oh wow, that's April 19th. Q2. Yeah, I like to put these fun little polls. You can follow me personally, at CryptoBot. You become a Bitcoin millionaire. You can only pick one. Which service provider are you going with? A driver, a maid or butler, or a chef? So apparently somebody on our Twitter account said maid or butler. And I agree with them. Fuck cleaning. You know, I hate, sorry for my language. Forget about cleaning. So 16 shares here. So let's pick on the Twitter right here. Oh, yikes. I have to log in, don't I? Oh, I did log in. That's how you get to it. So let's go 1 through 16 here. Oh, whoops. I forget that this happens. So this is 1 through 16. Let me actually 1 through 16. Number 9. So we're going to count backwards. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, and number 9. K Crypto. Congratulations. Reach out to us. We're going to reach out to you. I'm going to actually throw you in a notepad file. And somebody from our team is going to send you some cryptocurrency. Absolutely. Our team is pretty robust. We have around on both teams, I think it's around 18 people in total, but specifically on the Advantage side and people that help the stream, you know, it's around 9 people. So you'll see all of our team members right there. We have ICO experts, 2 people dedicated to ICOs. We have 3 technical analysis. You have Jason, me, and Sam in there. You have who's an amazing community manager and just knows everything. I don't know how he knows everything, but yeah. But this is my Twitter, guys. Go check it out. I don't know. I say some pretty stupid things, but you could follow me if you'd like. This is pretty good, you know. Kanye West saying decentralize. That's obviously very good. And then I do all these polls right now. If you had to give up one food cuisine, which one would it be? And y'all said Chinese. You know, that's crazy. I would never give up Chinese food. But I wouldn't give up Italian food either. And I wouldn't give up Mexican food. But damn. Yeah, I guess Chinese food. Out of the three, I think Chinese food, you know, I definitely would give that up the most. Because, I don't know. Can you imagine giving up pizza or pasta? Are you kidding me? Can you imagine giving up Bitcoin? That's what I should ask. If you had to dump one coin, which one would it be? Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin? I mean, I would just say Litecoin because one of them is not like the other. All right. Anyways, let's go back to your guys' questions. All right, hold on. All right. Bank to the Future, Simon Dixon. It is moving up. Tripled from ICO. Do you like it? Oh yeah, I love Bank to the Future. Absolutely. I think Bank to the Future is, you know, it's an investment platform. I was actually just looking at it before I actually got on stream. You know, I'm partially invested into the ICO as well. Yeah, it's a cool coin. I would definitely go take a look at it. ICX is Pantera Capital's #1 holding. Yeah, well, Pantera Capital, you know, of course, you know, they're a huge ICO fund, but you know, let's not overlook the fact that there's several platforms that are going to be coming out that have a higher throughput. So I'm wondering what's Icon's real pitch here, you know, because I'm not seeing much. Sherry Beltran, fun seeing you. Okay, cool. Yeah, go women in the blockchain space. That's really cool. I think it's very cool. Heather Starbuck, okay. OMG launch. Yeah. Big Papa Sneh, big news coming out of Substratum. Their platform is officially live and you can now easily run a subnode. One of my favorite projects. They're killing it. Yeah, let's go take a look at Substratum. That's the hourly. Let's look at the daily. Hey, not bad, right, guys? Not bad. Look at that. Momentum indicators showing that it may be completing a cycle. I don't know if I'd buy right now, but if it just launched, if the platform just launched, I would be wary. Look at that stochastic RSI though. This is beautiful. Stochastic RSI on a low cross. Wave trend looking not bad. This may be a bear trap, right? That everyone's thinking it may diverge bearish, but look at that. It may just skim across. Let's look at that 4 hour real quick. 4 hour looking pretty healthy. Crossing the 4 hour. Stochastic kind of high there. RSI kind of high there. It's just a little too run up for me. You know, it's a little too run up for me, but I think it can continue to pump. I think it's a very unique project. You know, decentralized internet. I think it is very interesting. You know, but what is that called again? Pied Piper. You know, it's essentially Pied Piper reincarnated. So that's really cool. If you guys watch Silicon Valley, you know, it's decentralized internet, so it'll be definitely very interesting to see where the project really goes. All right, so I'm going to go over the Bitcoin charts and then I'm going to round out the stream, guys. It's already 11:18. So let's keep going here. So Bitcoin, wow, look at that. We broke down from that high. And I like Syscoin. Okay, I love Syscoin. I'm actually a huge investor in Syscoin. So you know, and they have some really huge news that's coming out. You know, actually, this is funny. Now that you speak of Syscoin, let me show you guys. All right, so this is a nano ledger. Maybe I should like keep it back. How the hell? Why does it keep going invisible? And then this is Coin Payments. So Coin Payments is actually launching their own coin. and it's going to be a real interesting feature that they're going to be coming out with. So hopefully, I'm trying to get these guys on the line for an interview, and I think it's going to be really cool. But you know, they gave me a treasure, and they're going to be launching a coin off of Syscoin. That's where it all relates, right? And so Syscoin is essentially a marketplace. My head is huge. All right, that's much better. I think Syscoin, or I could just live in the charts. You know, I could just be like, hey, I could be the crypto weatherman. I actually used to do that a lot, but I think it got annoying real quick. But you know, fuck it. Let's do it. Let's do it live. All right. You know, and I'm sorry for my potty mouth, guys. It's not cool. Don't swear. Do your homework. All right. Anyways, so we have the wave trend indicator down here on Bitcoin. On the 4-hour, may have hit a buy signal, but I wouldn't be too confident on that call right there. I think we may have another sell-off. I think we're bound to go back down to 9,000. I mean, that RSI is high. Let's get that 2-hour. Yeah, it's just not, I don't think there's enough momentum. Actually, we're seeing some dark red, so maybe it may break out. But I think in the very short term, I mean, I'm talking about the next 24 hours. So let's go back to the hourly and let's look at that. So if you're, for example, if you guys are, hold on, this is much easier if I just move myself around. So let's go take a look at the MACD. So wow, this is, being a weatherman is hard. But if you go take a look at that, you know how it's leveling off. I think it may drop. I mean, it may drop a little bit, you know. Good Lord, this is so hard. It may drop a little bit and then it'll bounce right back up. I think in the next 24 hours for Bitcoin, it's going to be a really unique system, essentially, because we're going to see, I think, a large amount of volume upcoming next week. I think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday is going to be a huge volume pump. But I think the weekend is just going to take a little dive, maybe right back below 9,000, even close to 9,000, and it'll go straight back up, guys. All right. Anyways, guys, let me see if there's any more questions here. Skycoin. Twitter just always asks about my life. You know. Sneh, where were you born? Well, I was born in India. Yeah, I was born in India. I left after about 9 months. I lived in India for 9 months and I left. And I lived in the UK. I lived in the UK, United Kingdom, in England, and right outside of London for 6 years until I was 7. And then I moved to the United States, to North Carolina. And then I moved to Philly. And now I lived in in Philly, from North Carolina, it was 7 to like 15, and then in Philly, I lived from 15 to around 22, and then at 22, I moved to Los Angeles. I've been here ever since. I'm much older than 22, so I guess I've been here for a few years. Not much older, but you know, I'm in my late 20s, I guess. Cool. All right. Wow, I didn't even know that about Syscoin. Yeah, Syscoin is a really cool coin, and I think the coin payments, being built off of coin payments, is going to be really cool. Let's go take a look at TRON. Look at that. All right. So, the quicker you understand about TRON, let me tell you about TRON, okay? The quicker you understand that TRON isn't a gaming company or like some shitty gaming company, but actually an application store and an app store, the faster you get around that it deserves the valuation it actually has. Because it is a robust environment that essentially funds and fuels the ecosystem for its gaming or non-gaming app store. Any sort of app that it's able to host on its own private decentralized app store. So the quicker you get that through your guys, you know, investment barrier that, oh, Tron is a shitcoin, I think the quicker you'll understand that Tron actually has a lot of validity behind it. You know, Justin Sun, you know, master marketer. That being said, still think it is you know, a very, very good cryptocurrency. All right, look at us, Heather and what's her name, Sherry Beltran, bringing people together. This is the life, guys. This is the life. And another Twitter gold comment here. Perfect. What is on your shirt, Sneh? Huh. Let's take a look. Good Lord. All right. Okay. Why isn't this focusing? They're little foxes. Hold on. I can't even. They're little foxes. There you go. They're little foxes, and I obviously have some lint on me, but they're little foxes. So yeah, just a shirt full of a bunch of little foxes. All right. I don't know. You guys asked the questions. I'm just answering them. You know, what else do you want to know about me? No. I'm actually flat-footed. It's pretty cool. You know, my foot looks like a plate. You know, it's like this flat. Like, it's super. There's no arch. It's crazy. It's like the most flat foot you'll ever see. Like in the sand, like you won't even see an arch. It's just like two little footprints, you know. There's no like indentation or anything. All right. All right. So Ethereum. I'm not going to give any predictions for Tron. I can't give predictions for Tron. Essentially because it's too sporadic. I've tried to swing trade it really good. Like actually, I bought under. Let's go back to Tron real quick. I actually bought under 400 Satoshis, you know, right around this dip here. And, you know, it's treated me really well. I've doubled my money so far, doubled my Bitcoin so far. So shout out to Tron, but, you know, it's very, very easy to get burnt on Tron. It does whatever the hell it wants to do. I've kind of given up trying to even, you know, trying to swing trade Tron. I'm an investor in Tron, and that's what I'll keep it at. Back to basics. Favorite U.S. trading platform in the U.S. Binance, I guess. Flat-footed usually has plantar fasciitis. The hell is plantar fasciitis? You call me a plantar? No one calls me a plantar and gets away with it. The hell is plantar? So, like, I have a bad heel? Cool. I guess I have bad. I'll have a bad heel. Yeah, I get pain here. I get pain in the middle of my foot. I don't get pain on my heel. But yeah, if you want to diagnose me, you know, come over to Los Angeles and take a look at my foot. Because I'll tell you, you know, it's all sorts of messed up. All right, why are you bullish on GBT other than Charlie? Well, I know my brother-in-law actually works in the financial arena, and I know how many fund managers actually really help you know, the top 20% in America. You know, I have a fund manager as well for my 401k. You know, because it's a decent amount of, it's a huge chunk of money, and I know that they could manage my funds much better than I could do myself. So I give it to them. Yeah. Any good leads on crypto tax advisors? Yeah, absolutely. I have a pretty good attorney, and Jason is actually I think it's Monday. I don't know, but Jason is actually hosting a special tax session where he's bringing in a CPA here just to talk about tax. So pretty cool stuff. Passing on the US, but it's going to hurt. All right, let's keep going through it. Little foxes, Sneh is a beast. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'll actually be at Crypto Invest Summit, and we're debuting our ICO. So go if you're over in Los Angeles and you're attending Crypto Invest Summit, come say hello to our booth. I can't even announce the name yet. That's how under wraps it is. But we have a lot of cool partnerships for our ICO, and you know, I designed a lot of the tokenomics and the system architecture and how everything's going to be played out. You know, personally myself, along with the team, of course. But you know, I'm really proud of the accomplishments that we are seeing coming forward. So yeah, let's go take a look at that. But let's go back to ETH, and then we'll round out the stream, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that like button, guys. I know this is a laid back stream. It's late at night, but I know the later it gets, the more generous you guys get. So thank you again, and hit that like button, guys. I think it's a thumbs up. It's not called a like button. But yeah, wow, look at that. Really breaking out of that 200-day moving average. ETH BTC. Wow, seeing a little sell-off here on the daily. 4 hour. Yeah, continuing to sell off. This is not a good look for Ethereum. But that being said, that dark red momentum, that's showing me that this could be a potential bear trap. Even though all the indicators are selling off, we're not seeing that high level of volume, and my prediction is that the weekend will be drastically lower. And I think the weekend, you know, around, you know, early Saturday or late early to late Saturday I think is going to be a better opportune time. I think it will be another red day over at least Saturday or Sunday, and I think that'll be a better opportune time to go ahead and buy in. For me right now, I've set a lot of orders that I said I was going to do, and you know, I'm just waiting for those to hit, and I'm going to be making sure I'm monitoring these cryptocurrencies very carefully and setting my stop losses, because as soon as something moons, you want to set your stop loss because you want to secure some profits. You know, if something's getting really go down, see an orthopedic doctor. It's quite serious. I don't have that much pain. You know, I'm able to run several miles until I feel pain. So I guess, you know, I guess that's good, you know, but I don't have that much pain. But thank you for your legitimate concern, Darmanto. That truly means a lot to me, that you're really taking care of my foot health. Fantastic. Thank you. With the recent news on Amazon, are you looking to focus at any coins that look on file and storage? I don't know what you're really referring to, but I know that Amazon Web Services actually has set a actual storage limit. And I know that their infrastructure is kind of you know, in need of repair, and they're not. I know they don't have as much funds as they used to have. You know, being built brand new, especially the computing power. I mean, these websites are requiring more and more computing power. We actually had to. We went through 3 hosting services before we went to Amazon web hosting services, because of the computing power that Cryptosomniac does take. So the RSI, the portfolio tracker, the news algorithm. Like if you go over and click the news, you'll see, you know, some of the top news here. All in cryptocurrencies, coin chicks, hackathon recap. You know, lots of great, fantastic news. It's live feeding, streaming coming through in. And now let's go look at the homepage. See the RSI, all the portfolio tracker, everything is stored in a database. So, you know, this is not like Blockfolio where, you know, it deletes and then you'll never see it again. This saves, so it's available via mobile or desktop. Of course, all you have to do is click it, go into the link, and of course click on this little thing and you get to go to the Cryptosomniac Advantage. Oh, that was really good. This report was really good. Let me give you guys a sneak peek. This is a really good report. We just released this. It's about PundiX, you know, and just like our recommendations and see how it's going. Closing thoughts. you know, on what we think about PundyX. This is essentially a review of the entire project. Our analysts and our two of our researchers actually worked on this. So I really do appreciate all their hard work, and then we distribute it to the Advantage, any Advantage members. But if you want to take a closer look at PundyX and our thoughts on PundyX, a really high level, you know, it's $100 a month, but you get some really, instead of reading a white paper and scratching your head and trying to find out other people's thoughts, this is a group effort of people, and you know, what the coin is trying to accomplish, the team behind them, and I think it's a really good report. So thank you again to all the fantastic research analysts and the junior research associates for bringing this material together. I really do appreciate it. We try to get a couple reports every week, so really do appreciate it, guys. So yeah, that's just it. And then this is more about portfolio management. Sam and I did a webinar here. This is you're unable to view it unless you are part of the Advantage. So yeah, so thanks again, guys. This is Sneh here at Crypto Somniac. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment with your USC20 address, share it over on Facebook, share it over on Twitter. And guys, I know I always say this at the end of every stream, but it's important to say nevertheless. You know, as much of a trader as I am, you know, I used to be addicted to these charts. I used to, you know, essentially be glued to my phone. I used to go out to the bars and still, you know, be trading and, you know, making sure that I'm staying on top of my portfolio and things like that. I know these things are stressful, but, you know, that's why we created the Crypto Somniac Advantage. So there's a huge community inside there that, you know, it's a respectable community. There's no spammers, there's no scammers, you know, there's a paywall behind it. So spammers and scammers, we automatically kick out, and, you know, they're not going to keep paying $100, right? So that's essentially what we did. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, make sure you live your life, guys. Make sure you enjoy your life. You know, take a little bit of the money out that you've so painstakingly invested it. If you made money on it, on your investments, take a little money out, spend it on your family, spend it on your friends, your girlfriend, your boyfriend. You know, just make sure you go on vacation. You know, life is too short to be stuck on your phone trading cryptocurrencies, guys. So so yeah, so just keep in mind, guys, this is just this isn't your life. Cryptocurrencies aren't your life. It's a means to an end, and that's how you should treat it, right? It should be a bottom line to you. You know, oh man, Verge is dipping, what do I do? How am I supposed to recover these losses? Make sure you're not emotionally invested into any of these cryptocurrencies. You know, at the end of the day, if it's not making you any money, cut it out. You know, just be careful, guys, you know, and live your life to the fullest. I love you guys, and you know, I hope you love yourself as well. Make sure you live your life and enjoy it. So really do appreciate it. Thanks again, guys.